Welcome back, everyone, to Planescape Torment. You're here with Rand Lefebvre, otherwise known as DraxxKraven. When? Let's see if we can stop the guy in charge of the, whatever this organization is, the Godsman, from killing himself. You see a bushy-haired man clad in height of fashion, if you consider fashion to have died 50 years ago. His clothing seems to consist of tattered street urchin rags, and he seems to affect a disdainful manner toward those around him. Or that might be his actual manner. He doesn't even glance at you until you speak to him. And then his eyes begin searching your face carefully. Do you want something? Who are you? I am Niall Xander, great-grandson of the artificer Zero Xander, engineer, dreamer, creator, and I have finished his work, the work that you commissioned, the Dream Builder. Are you ready to claim the use of it now? A Dream Builder? What's that? It is both machine and ritual. It is a state of mind and a construct of steam and blood. It grants dreams to those who enter its confines. It was built for you, and it's waiting for you. Are you ready to finish it off? It's been waiting for you for decades. How do you know it was built for me? Because my great-grandfather, Zeno Xander, set your face in stone so that we would know you when you returned for the work you commissioned. He always thought you'd return, but no one else truly believed that you would. Our family completed it because we said we would, and now here you are. Do you have this stone? No, it was stolen from me a year ago. I saw only a shadow flitting away. It was the only item taken from my home. I have no idea who would take it, but I'd memorize the features. Alright. Let's finish the Dream Builder. What I need to begin the final stages of the Dream Builder is a piece of your skin immersed in your blood, so the machine can familiarize itself with your physical essence. It must be in a blue-green bottle to symbolize the dream sea on which you will float. Flesh and blood, I've given enough of that lately. Tell me about your co-workers. Bah, they do not possess a true fire. They speak of creation and they boast of their potential, but they do not create anything beyond the mundane. Their imaginations are poor, limited, obsessed with small details. A true dreamer, I say, creates a grand scheme and then concentrates on the details. Starting with the details is for the ants of the imagination, the small insects who aspire only to be fed. I see. Very charitable of you. What do you do here? What do I do? I'm the engineer of all engineers. I studied under the Tenari smith Kazan, who tempted words on a forge of hate, quenched them in a trough of despair, and sent them forth to slaughter stupidity. Elements of phrases, caustic words, were brought to him, and he created weapons of terrifying magnitudes. Weapons that would lay an enemy low and destroy the malformed ideas of others. I'm sure you've seen his work. So you create evil weapons? Not at all. My forge is not built on hate, but on understanding. I have also studied under the Archon artisan Terra Saphire, who created the healing touch of a gentle thought. Ideas that would still any fiendish, spitting heart. He worked his will with love and devotion. My work blends theirs, as all mortal psyches blend elements of the demonic and sublime. Are your co-workers as well trained as you? Okay, they don't possess the true fire. What can you tell me about the Godsman? He sighs and collects himself. That's a long subject. Let's get started. All creatures want something, don't they? They create, they build, they tear down, they dream, they fight, they fornicate. They do all these things because they want something beyond what they have. Even on the basest level of existence, every iota strives to be something greater. Some achieve this. Some fall by the wayside. Every decision, every action, every reaction, these are all create a base on which something else builds. It seems obvious, then, that our current exalted state of being is building a base for ourselves for something greater. What is that if not godhood? That's the way I've always justified it. And, frankly, I ain't in the mood for a philosophical discussion. You want that? Go find a factor or something. Where can I find a factor? Are you done pestering me yet? Yes, very well. Mission accomplished.
Done.
I guard, therefore I am. Greetings, sir. Did Kildor send you? Sandoz came up here and he's been raving and muttering behind the door all day. I hope you can do something for him. We'll see. Sandoz, I need to talk to you. Go away! Are you Sandoz? Who else would it be? These are my rooms. This is my faction. This is where I'm going to die. Well, good luck with that. No one really cares. Tell me about yourself, Sandoz. You want to talk? Is that what you want? How about you listen? What's the point of it? That's what I want to know. Why do we do the things we do? What's the thing that keeps us driving, Pride. Pride and ego. We keep telling ourselves that we can be something, that we mean something, that there's a reason we're here. But in the end, it's all just blackness. I've seen that final blackness, and there's no reason to deny it. We keep pushing on out of foolish pride. There's no reason to it at all. Did you ever consider that you became a godsman for a reason? What do you mean? You found a reason once. You believed that all we face is a test. You believed that we're here to push past that final blackness to overcome it. Don't tell me you've gone soft. They taught you well, at least. Let me think about this. I hope you've got some time. All the time in the world, Sandoz. All the time in the world. Go down and tell Keldor you've talked some sense into me. I'll want to see him eventually, but you've done your job. Go on now. Well, here's hoping he doesn't chop his head off before we leave. But when the time we're gone. Keldor. I've succeeded. He regained his zest for life.
My journal.
You succeeded? Glorious! Congratulations, my friend. You've proven yourself worthy of joining the Godsmen. Would you like to take the oath now, or perhaps wait until later? Later. I didn't need to join the Godsmen. I needed to talk to Zill, and I think it was necessary. Fetch a file of skin and blood. Did one of these things? Deva's tears. Well,
done.
I know where I can get some skin. Fel should have a bunch of my skin available.
Done.
I wonder where I can get some of my own blood. Sebastian, what do you got? Nope, nothing. Corer. No, not who I'm looking for. Let's go to the buried village.
All right.
Let's see if... Excuse me. What's her face? The corpse cutter can give me some blood. She doesn't have much to sell, and she doesn't buy much. Okay, this is not where I can collect some of my blood.
Done.
But where do I find some blood? Oh, this was a mistake. It appears getting out of here is far more difficult than getting in. Oh, hey, I can finally go deliver those tails to the Rat Man, or the governor guy who's giving out gold for rat tails. You remember the guy? Then again,
Done.
maybe not. Oh God, imagine if I hadn't had any junk. I could probably like go get some from somewhere, or I can go through the catacombs and come out at Lothar's place. Normally that wouldn't be possible, but considering how powerful I've become, it's not a problem at all. Okay, let's see. Ooh, wait,
all right.
Hold on. Here we go.
I'm gone.
Right, this one. Hey, 27 coppers is 27 coppers, you know what I mean? Oh God, do I have to do this?
Done.
I'm not doing that one at a time.
All right.
Fuck.
get the feeling you're being watched? You are.
Hold on. Miriam. May the lady's shadow pass over you. Now can I talk to
What is
Tom?
your will?
I wanted to ask about our travels. Damn.
I told you I'm tapped out. Come on, lower your feet.
I could have sworn there's a way
All right.
to, I could have sworn there's a way to, ask her about having traveled with Dakan. Whoopsie
Done.
daisy.
I'm
But
gone.
I guess not. Yeah, because we did travel with Dakan before,
I'm gone.
and he swore himself to us for life, and he didn't understand exactly how long that would take. Fel, do you know of Ravel? There's a long moment of visual silence. It drags out so long that at first you wonder if Fel heard you. Then a few symbols, strangely colored, gray-colored, appear sluggishly above his head. She is not a myth. Where is she? She's in one of the lady's mazes. Her will was not the will of the lady. Ravel was punished. Ravel was imprisoned in a maze. What did Ravel do? She sought to open the cage. Do you know where she is? Okay. What can you tell me about her? Okay. Do not seek her out. Within her beats an evil heart. She will do everything in her power to hurt you. The mark of torment? It is torment. It is that which draws all tormented souls to you. The flesh knows it suffers even when the mind is forgotten, and so you'll wear the rune. Always. Huh. But can I take some of this skin? I have so much. It's all here.
Done.
Maybe I just need to tell the guy that I'm ready. That's gonna make me feel dumb. That I don't need to actually, like, find all the shit for my blood and skin.
All right.
I just had to, like, tell the guy to, like, chop my hand off. Don't worry, it grows back. It's fine. It'll be fine.
I'm gone.
Dear God. Guards, man, cops.
All right.
I suppose there would have been other ways to go talk to this guy, but I don't know. I guess Nile Xander, not Zeal Nander. Flesh, blood, and bottle.
All right.
Huh. Where can I go?
Done.
Put my flesh and blood in a bottle. Well, there's one more thing that I can do. There's something I can show off.
All right. I'm gone.
I think it's Laszlo we speak to here. Crap. Is there anything worth seeing around here?
Updated my journal.
Ah, there we go. I seen it. It was just last week or so. I saw a couple of Abishai come through a portal. They talked a good bit, and then one of them went back through. The other one stayed still there. What were they talking about? I don't know for sure. To me, it was just hissing and such, but I think they were talking about the tower. The tower? Aye, that's one of the strangest sights to be in the ward. No one really knows how long that scarred old tower has been around. You can't get in it, you know. Built it up tighter than a chastity belt. I'd be curious to know what's in there. The Abishai was gesturing at the tower and the portal. They was looking for the key, I bet. What key? The key to the portal that leads to the tower. Every portal has a key that opens to it somewhere. The key can be a gesture, an item, or even a thought. Many have tried to get into the tower, and no matter how hard you try, you fail. Maybe the secret to getting in is to not want to get in.
Updated my journal.
I don't know, Carter. Maybe. Tell me where the portal is
Updated
located.
my journal.
There's a drawbridge-like contraption back of the tower, east of the market. That's where it is. It gets a faraway look.
I'm gone.
Alright. So there was a way into the tower
All right.
after all. Right where the Abishai hangs out. You approach the location of the portal that the boy Laszlo spoke of. You begin to replay the conversation with him in your mind. Maybe the secret to getting in is to not want to get in. Suppress any desire to enter the tower. I'm pretty sure you need a high enough wisdom in order to accomplish this.
I'm gone.
Coax metal. You see an iron creature. Its size is staggering. If it stood full height, it would shatter the roof of the siege tower. Thundering echoes rattle the walkways. The creature hammers away on its forge, and the smell of soot and ash fills the air. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
There is the screaming of metal on metal as the giant turns to face you. You suddenly realize the golem is built into the siege tower itself. Girders, pipes, and huge bracers run through its lower torso and into the walls. To the bottom portion of its body makes up the forge itself. What are you? I am iron, given purpose. What purpose? To forge the implements by which the multiverse will be unmade. You mean forging weapons? That's your purpose? Metal is like flesh. Both carry potential in their veins. When tempered with heat and pressure, the potential surfaces. My purpose is to bring forth this potential. Allow its expression. What do you make these weapons for? I forge them for the sake of entropy. They are pain seeking expression. What does entropy need weapons for? Beyond this tower, order rallies its legions. The multiverse heals its wounds. In time, its strength may equal entropy. The multiverse is your enemy? Why?
Updated my journal.
The multiverse breathes, it grows, it stagnates. It forges its chains around the planes link by link. In time, even entropy may be chained, and so you're opposed to the chaining of entropy. When a thing seals itself against its own destruction, it dies a different kind of death. So you're saying immortality is just a different kind of death. Immortality is only a word. All that exists can die. Are you saying you could forge a weapon that could kill an immortal? Every living thing has a weapon against which it has no defense. Time, disease, iron, guilt. How do you know what weapon to use? One must know the enemy to forge such a weapon. How do I do that? Start with a fragment of the enemy, a drop of blood, a crystallized thought, one of its hopes. All of these things tell the way it can die. What if your enemy strikes from a distance, from shadows, and never shows himself? Then that is the fragment of the enemy you must use. How? The actions of your enemy have told you much. Your enemy does not wish to engage you directly. That is their weakness. Or for some reason, it cannot engage me directly. That is an equal possibility. Either reveals its weakness. How do I exploit that? The actions of your enemy have told you that it does not wish to engage you directly. Do that.
Updated my journal.
Take the battle to the enemy. And if the reason it can't attack me directly is because it has no choice,
My journal.
if it is not allowed to confront you directly, find the reason, The reason will reveal the weakness. You said immortality was just a word, that all that lives can die. Could you make a weapon that could kill me? Yes. How? I would need a drop of your blood. That is all. Very well. The tool of your destruction has been forged and educated. It is not enough. What do you mean?
Updated my journal.
The magics that keep your heart beating and mend your flesh are strong. You must sink the blade into your body, only within a shell where you're cut off from the planes. Why? The reason is not known to me. Yet both the weapon and the place are necessary for your destruction. Where would I find such a shell that separated me from the planes? That is not known to me. I have another question. What do you know about the Blood War? It is the war by which the planes will be unmade. How long has it gone on? The lifetimes of many metals. Have you served in it? Yes. It was on the forge that the screaming projectiles that tore the smoking skies of Avernus were made. Weapons so sharp, the wind itself knew agony. Have you heard of the night hag named Ravel? The night hag sought to sunder the city. Her greatest works were those of unmaking. She walked the path of entropy. Do you know what happened to her?
Updated my journal.
Order set chains about her. She was cast within a cage. Do you know where the cage is? No. No. I think we've learned everything we can about Coke's metal. Okay, I was about to say, how do I get out? We just take the portal out, of course. You silly Billy.